listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for your picture from our
This was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic education as a government college to Delhi. And
go gather, destroy their food. Make Wututu camp and that other camp, Chungong camp. No compensate everybody.
Generation sometimes. Today our focus will be in the style of Ndifor, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point as more dancer. Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. With too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after stories, earthly adventures and more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.
And this is an African wood design on the material. It's found around Wututu in
the mountain.
Cameroon, the foot of Mount Fako, and it's well done. And this is a design that is about 50 years old, and it may have faced some evolution or some adaptive technologies, but it's about 50 years old. It speaks for some kind of neoclassical era in woodwork in Cameroon, and it's serving its purpose in a public square where people come and use it daily. It's sure to last very long. Chief, what's your impression about this woodwork?
I think this is one of the first woodworks that our forefathers inherited from the Germans, and it has encountered a lot of evolution in respect to its format and other presentation. We used to find some of these furnitures like this in the houses of the priests in the yesteryears, but today it's a common issue that you can now find in public places like this. And I think if we can maintain furniture like this, we're going to use kind of the technology close to us rather than importing nails and other things, materials that we use in producing furniture.
Mr. Ndenecho, what is your impression about that table?
Yes, it's as you said, it's probably from missionary days, early missionary days. The design is very utilitarian. Basically, you can realize that it's unadorned, highly functional, with minimal access for nails. Any issue, you think there are some nail points there, but they are basically it's basically a poor repair job done afterwards. But when missionaries were moving off and going on location, explorers going on location, they did very sturdy work, which was based on minimal resources. So this table would normally have only wooden plugs. Now later on, in terms of the later on missionary days, now you have a lot more polish and things like that. But this is a copy of that ancient tradition. If you look at the base bar underneath the platform work, you see the plugs still there. With a double plug version, one plug to the side, you see coming to the side, and then the other plug fitting.
And sir, you are the owner of this table. Who made this table?
One old father called Bajo.
The name of the carpenter is Bajo. And you think what inspired him? Why did you tell him to make this kind of design for you?
Well, I just told him that, Pa, you should form me one nice table. He said, okay, my son, I will provide one old system, one old method of table, of which you will enjoy it. It's okay. graduate now. Then after completing it, I was happy with his performance.
Okay, and this table, have you done 1 or 2 repairs on it?
Just some few nails which I used to attach down, change the leg down there.
Okay. Thank you very much for talking to people, places, and events, and the African Center for Community and Development. Thank you very much, sir, for talking to people, places, and events, and to the African Center for Community and Development.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much for talking to people, places, and events, and to the African Center for Community and Development. So you can see this is an absolute utilitarian table that was designed with a lot of aesthetics as well as a maximum use of the capacity to spread weight. Local material. At the corners you've got 2 perfect triangles on both ends. If you decide to separate them, you're going to have about 4 triangles at both ends. And therefore, we see some aesthetic that is heightened by science. The intention to use a very powerful wood to create a table that can be used for multiple purposes. This is over 50 years of history buried down at the foot of Mount Fako in Wututu. It has been Arrey Ivo for people, places, and events, and the African Center for Community and Development. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for your picture.
This was the Chungong of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic education was at the government college to Delhi.
Go gather, destroy their food. Make cultivated camp. And that other camp, Chungong camp, no compensate everybody.
In each generation sometimes. Today I'm focusing on the style of Ndifor, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Akmo dancing.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. There are lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. After some of these earthly adventures and more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.